Hey Lakers, we have a great show for you this week. I'm Nick Weinzettel.
And I'm Nathan Casanova.
We're reporting to you from Laker Shenanigans.
So Nick, do you get driven to school every day?
Yes, I do. My brother drives me. It has been kind of scary with all this awful weather we have had, throwing all the new student drivers now on the roads, and the short trip to school can be quite the adventure.
New student drivers at Prior Lake are beginning to drive to school. With this, students agree that there are pros and cons.
The pros of driving to school is that I get to leave my house whenever I want because it's just nicer. Cons is that I have to pay for the parking pass and for gas. I like parking in the front because it's like a less walk to get into school, but it's harder to get out at the end of the day.
Along with the pros and cons, many drivers have taken notice to the more unique vehicles in the parking lot.
Well, one time I saw a pickup truck with a mustache on the back. That's pretty cool.
The coolest car I've seen is a Dodge Charger.
Thanks for your input, new student drivers. This is Jocelyn from Laker Shenanigans. Back to you, Nick.
Wow, I hope the new drivers are keeping it safe out there.
Man, Nick, I'm feeling pretty hungry right now. Speaking of food, have you ever talked to the lunch ladies about how they like it here at Prior Lake? Well, let's see what they have to say about working here.
Lunch ladies put a lot of time making our food and talk about what their favorite part of the job is.
It depends on what meal we're making. Like with turkey, it takes all week to get it ready. And National Day, it just takes the one day.
I have to say it's dealing with the kids. I enjoy all the activity of it, and it's a constant job. There's not really any lulls.
Lunch ladies and supervisors have advice for students to make the lunch experience easier for everyone.
I guess the only thing I would ask is that they could maybe just slow down and be more conscious of, their purchases being run properly so that at the end of the day, we're not trying to locate the money.
To be very respectful.
Don't start a food fight.
Lunch ladies and lunch supervisors do a lot for us and deserve a lot of respect.
Wow, those lunch ladies seem to know what they're doing. Keep up the good work, ladies.
We have a special treat for you this week here at Prior Lake. We have a mystery that has never been solved in our school. Students have taken notice to the eerie shack out behind the west end of the school. Our reporters got their hands dirty finding out what the truth is about the shack.
Welcome to the very first episode of Prior Lake's Unsolved Mysteries. Episode 1, The Shack.
What's the myth behind the shed?
What's the myth behind the shed?
What's the myth behind the shed? What's the myth behind the shed?
What is the mystery behind the shack?
So you want to know what the myth behind the shed is? It's where Mr. Franklin keeps his unauthorized experiments.
I heard Mr. Franklin takes his neutered cats there. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Well, I think it's the original Prior Lake High School from the 1840s.
I hear Tom takes his dead bodies back there and hides them.
Well, I heard that Miss Flanagan in her free time does witchcraft out there.
Well, I heard that there was a woman killed back there by a crazy man. Late at night, you can sometimes hear, screaming, and sometimes the roar of a chainsaw.
I'm Tony Matei. We're going to investigate that shack. No one's been able to ever step foot next to it. Let's go do this. We're getting close now. Did you hear that? No? Let's go check it out.
You want to know what the mystery of the shack in the back of the school is?
It's a wood-burning kiln.
wood burning kiln is a way to fire pots in a little bit different way. So normally you can fire it through either gas or electric firing. This one's fueled entirely through wood. We built that kiln along with myself and Joe Pasifaro back in 2004, and we fire it every spring with the advanced pottery classes.
Whoa, that was intense. The mystery of the shed that has now been solved thanks to you guys. In sports news, the Prior Lake varsity track has a meet today at St. Olaf College. Come out tonight and support your fellow Lakers.
Well, that's it for this week, Prior Lake. Hope to see you all next week to unravel yet another mystery in Prior Lake High School. I'm Nathan Casanova.
And I'm Nick Weinzettel, signing off for Lakers Shenanigans. Have a safe weekend, Prior Lake.